we put the fun in no refunds. But before we get to that fun, just a couple announcements for your safety. Please remain seated at all times, because only a crazy person stands up in a moving boat, right? Keep your hands, arms, feet, legs inside the boat. Parents supervise your children, because they scare me. Right now we're moving, hey, before that comes along. My name is Skipper Anthony, and I'll be your skipper for as far as we get. And right now we're moving through the Amazon rainforest where it rains 723 days a year. I think that's almost every day, but I'm not so good with numbers. That's probably why I work here. Up there is the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. Indiana Jones is in there looking for the world's greatest treasure. Little does he know, I'm out here driving the boat. And thank you, silence is the right response to that one. Over here on the right, someone tried to tell me that that was a gator, but don't worry, that's just a huge croc. Up there on the left, that's a Himalayan tiger. It can grow up to 800 pounds and jump over 30 feet. Thanks, Josh. I'm gonna have to try to scare him away. This could be loud. You might need to cover your ears. Alright, I scared him stiff. Look at that. Yeah, they are absolutely petrified. And I guess we got some good news for once. Looks like we found our missing boat. You know, I can see why it's been missing. These skippers have been out here just monkeying around. Actually, that looks a lot like what I'm doing. Well, some of our chips got into the entomological supplies. That's a funny word, huh? Supplies. You know, for the life of me, I don't know what an entomologist does. I know. It really bugs me. And now we're back at Schweitzer Falls. This time it's the moment you've all been waiting for. That's right, everybody, it's the one. It's the only. Let's hear it, folks. It's the ninth wonder of the world. It's the backside of water. O2H. O2H. I-S-S-I-N-G. Yeah, don't let it get a crush on you. It could be a pretty constricting relationship. It's still better than my last one. Whoa, did I say that into the microphone? Whoops. Who put this thing in my hand? Now, this little guy on top of the camera here, I like to call him Ansel. He's hoping to have a career in photography, but so far nothing's developed. Yeah, until then he's just doing it for the exposure. I don't want to sound negative about it. It really all depends on what lens you look at it through, I guess. Hey, you know, he's really good at adjusting the aperture. Yeah, he picked it up in a flash. That's what you call a photo finish, folks. Hang on tight, because we're about to take the most dangerous turn in the jungle, and that's the return to civilization. But don't worry, I think you'll do all right, because you just survived the world-famous Jungle Cruise. Give yourselves a big round of applause, folks. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess these two women decided to break camp and let loose and everything else. Well, look at my cheek. They fixed the headlights. Nice. Yeah, I left it parked like that myself, but they did a good job on the headlights. If I had to guess, I'd say they used a monkey wrench. On your left, you'll see absolutely nothing. Right, let's go. Just ahead is Schweitzer Falls. It's named after our jungle navigation company's founder, Dr. Albert Falls. But don't worry about that. We'll go over it later. Right now, taking a big right turn down the biggest river on the biggest continent on the biggest planet that I've ever been on. Yep, it's the Nile River, and it stretches on for over 4,000 miles. Thankfully, our engine is so powerful, it'll take us just about a minute. That's an African bull elephant up there. Not a lot of people know this, but that's actually the second most feared animal in the jungle. Yeah, it's true. On the other side of the river is the most feared animal. Yeah, that's it, Good job, buddy. I taught him that. Now we're in the African belt, and we've got some of our stripy horses right ahead of us. You know, they're really old. That's why they're still in black and white. I think those are long-neck cheetahs. I don't know. Oh, wow, that family alliance is looking after that sleeping stripy horse. Actually, it looks dead. I mean, dead tired. Dead tired. Yeah, it's definitely asleep, kids. Don't worry. Everything's going fine. And this is why we don't get into arguments with rhinos. They always get their point across. I wish I could argue like a rhino. Yeah, it'd be nice to get a point across once in a while, I'll tell you that much. And now we're entering hippo territory. Whoa. Well, I guess one of our skippers thought they were supposed to take their boat on a submarine, boys. And solid evidence, huh? Oh, wow, look at that, folks. Looks like the whole herd's out today. Well, that's unheard of. Feel free to take pictures. They've all got their trucks on, so it won't be weird. A little known fact about these elephants, they can grow up to 4 feet, while humans can only grow 2. Yeah, don't think about that one too hard. Hey, this little squirt back there, good to see you, buddy. And just up here is Big Squirt. Now, he got that name for a reason, so if you're on the right side of the boat and you want to stay dry, you might want to get down. No, never mind, he went down. No, he's coming back up. You gotta duck. 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 That's weird. I thought I saw some ducks. Never mind. Yeah, we call that dry humor around here. I appreciate another dry response. This time it's actually appropriate. Thank you. All right, let's continue up to the campsite now. I was up here